Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to yet another video. Today is going to be slightly different. I don't normally do this, but it's not going to be a review, it's not going to be a challenge, but I'm finally getting my new PC built. I've been editing videos on a crusty old ass laptop that you're going to see on the screen right now, and it just sucks, man. So as a YouTuber, I feel like it's time, after 3 years, I get myself a solid PC. Stay tuned, let's check it out. Whoa, wait, before you guys leave, don't forget the bomb ass intro. I am absolutely clueless about computers. I know that how to work them, I know how to use them, but I know how to actually build them. So I'm that idiot that goes to Macro and buys an overpriced cheap computer, if that makes sense. So I got my good friend Avinesh. Avinesh will be helping me build my PC today because I am clueless. Avinesh, tell us a bit about yourself, man.
Hell yeah, so my name is Avinash. I've worked with Sherwin at my last company, so it was an unfortunate event that I met him there, and now I just can't get rid of the guy. So I kind of felt pretty shitty that I left him in the lurch after working 8 months and then bailing. But yeah, here we are today. Man needs a PC, needs better processing power for better YouTube videos so you guys can get better quality out of, well, whatever he makes on a regular basis. More haunted houses than living with your exes.
Short guys, so now that you met Avinesh, let's check out his equipment to see if he is qualified for this job. When it comes to building a PC, you need specific tools. I have no idea what we need, so Avinesh will explain.
Good morning and welcome to PC Building Avi's Kitchen. First, you'll need a cup of coffee because it's early and I need to wake up. Second component you're going to need is a permanent marker, of course, to mark the holes that you're going to drill into your PC case to mount the components. Standard issue screwdriver set to screw the components into the holes you just drilled. Titanium drill bit set in case you've bought a case that really needs some drilling. Spare light bulb in case the current one blows. Q20 for lubrication, so those components can easily slide into those slots. In the event that we don't build this properly and it overheats, we have a bri set, so we can then turn the overheating components into an electric drum. A multimeter, well, depends how Escom's feeling, you may need this or not. Box tape to seal the box of the PC. Measuring tape to ensure that we only trim off the parts of the motherboard that need trimming so it can fit into the case. And last but not least, standard issue 9mm for South African residents, just in case we have any issues while building the PC.
There you have it guys, the tools needed to build a PC. Stay tuned and watch us build this PC.
First order of business, a graphic card. What good is a PC without one? So this is your display unit. We opted to go for this one versus the on-chip graphics because, well, we can. Video processing requires a lot of high-speed storage. So I've got Sherwin a sick 980 Pro Samsung SSD for his boot operating system and his applications. And then we've also got him a 1TB M.2 drive for where he stores all his videos, and obviously faster processing speeds, faster transfer time, right? Drive storage, excellent. Then we've got the man a sick set of G.Skill TridentZ RGB memory because Sherwin is all about that flashiness. So that's what we've got for him there, 16 gigs of that, so more memory, better processing power, etc, etc. For the brains of the operation, CPU, we've got Sherwin a Ryzen 5 5600 processor. Nothing too fancy, it's not an enthusiast grade processor, so there's minimal work that needs to be done to get this working at best performance, so that's the reason we got this here. Since the cases come with 3 fans, we've got 3 more fans just to fill up the top extractors in the rear. These are also digital RGB fans that we're going to be slotting onto a Phanteks case, which we'll see just now. For the motherboard, we have got an Asus AMD 550 motherboard, which obviously is required to support the processor and all the stuff that we're going to plug into it. It's got more holes than I'd like to admit. Bubble wrap storage of thermal paste. When things get hot and heavy, you need to cool down. Alright, so we went to the Fractal design. 80 plus gold certified power supply. This thing is heavy as all hell, which means normally power supplies, the heavier it is, the better quality it goes. Sometimes. But this is a very good high rated power supply. It comes with a nice 7-year warranty, so in case Sherwin decides to do something stupid with his machine, we can always get this replaced. We have a 120mm Asus liquid cooler for this CPU. We will be doing a little bit of tuning and overclocking later on in this video, so best to keep it nice and cool and crispy so everything performs nicely. And last but not least is the chassis.
Nice.
Where everything fits into. This is a Phanteks P400 D-RGB, full RGB control, full mesh front, nice airflow. It's actually the same as the one you saw on my desk. So this is an identical case to mine. I haven't had issues with it, so you're used to something. It works, so here we go. And that would be all of the components for this PC build. Our glass panel, it comes with 3 pre-installed RGB fans in the front. If you turn it upside down, you'll see there's a little dust filter for the power supply in there.
Oh, that's cool.
On the top of the case, there's a dust filter with availability for 2 more fans at the top there. The back is fully iodized, black color-coded. Everything works 100%. It's a very nice case. Like I said, I have one, and yeah, well, that's going to be
nice.
Dr. Sherwin's new chassis.
Sweet!
First steps are get as much shit onto the motherboard as possible before you put it into the case. It saves you a lot of finger cutting on the case if there's rough edges on it. Wiring becomes easier because all your components are already on there. You don't need to mess around in after you just put the motherboard in. A couple things to take into consideration, those 2 arrows specifically. One is in, one is out. So if you put the fan in this way, it's blowing air in. If you put fan out, it's taking air out. So I had to put in the ball.
it for this video. I don't want to keep it too long because this wasn't a tutorial on how to build a PC. It was mainly to show you the components I used for my PC. So when you build any PC, you obviously need to keep in mind what you want to do with that PC. So Avinash did mention this is not an enthusiast gaming massive machine type of PC. I told him specifically I need a PC that is good at editing videos so that my imagination is not blocked by the equipment that I had. In all honesty, I had a older machine, an i5 laptop, Lenovo L540. I was editing on that because I just started my my journey with that specific laptop, and for example a 20-minute video will take up to 3 hours to render, whereas this machine now built specifically around video editing for me, not gaming, not any other CAD, AutoCAD, hardware intensive programs, but specifically for video editing. This is a breeze. That 20-minute video that used to take me 3 hours to render and export, this does it in 6-8 minutes. So that is speed. So I can see the end product much quicker, decide, oh no, that's not cool, I want something else. I can easily go back to the editing software. So that is it for this video, guys. All the specifications and all the components are down in the description if you really want to see how much this entire machine costs. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, but only, and I mean only, if you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys next time.